talk to y'all today about being an organ donor. I would like to try to persuade you to be an organ donor, and now is the time to make that decision. It's a very important decision. There's a great need for organs donors, and it's a simple task that you can do now to save another life. I will begin by telling you the great need of becoming the donor today, if you haven't already made that decision. Each day, 79 people receive organ transplants. However, 18 die each day waiting for transplants. That can't take place because of the shortage of the donated organs. There are people all around the world who need organ transplants. My niece was one of those who was on that long waiting list. She needed a heart and 2 lungs. It's not people who live in a far-off country. It's people right here in our own community and in your own family. Being an organ donor is very important and is beneficial to you. I know someone has to die, but to help another person have a fulfilling life is rewarding. A 12-year-old boy lost his life in a tragic car accident, but by his parents donating his organ, my niece was given a longer lifespan. She received his heart. Her aunt and uncle, which is her mother's brother and sister, they donated their lower lobe to, because she needed the lungs. Her heart did very good, but she got a fungus in her lungs, and it caused her to reject them. And she died at the age of 17. And she wrote a book. She kept a diary of her life. And this is they took and put it into a book, and it's A Will to Live, the diary of a transplant kid. She was Jessica, that's my niece's name. She was born with a heart problem. She had open heart surgery when she was 7 days old in Jackson, Mississippi. The doctor said she would never live to be a year old. She was in and out of the hospital her entire life. At the age of 12, she had to have her transplant. Because of the heart condition, it affected her lungs, and this is why she needed the lung transplant. And they did her lung transplant, her heart and lung transplant in St. Louis, Missouri. She was 13 years old when they did it, and the heart she had no problems with, and that was what had been her problem her whole life. But her lungs is what she got the fungus in, and there was nothing they could do about it. Donating your organs can be very rewarding. I have a great nephew who drowned at the age of 3. His parents chose to donate his eyes and some tissue that a child was waiting for, and he was a perfect match. My niece lost her little boy through a tragic accident, but she also helped another child to be able to see. So a part of her little boy still lives on through someone else. You can be a live donor and donate a kidney, a portion of your liver, your lungs, your intestines, or your pancreas. Or there is a deceased donor who can give kidneys, pancreas, lungs, hearts, and intestinal organs. Organ donations benefits the donor's family and the recipient. It's tragic when you lose someone, but to know that you have the power to save someone, it helps ease the pain for your lost loved one. For the transplant recipient, you give them a second chance and an improved quality of life. Donating an organ can be one of the most valuable gifts you can give someone. This is how you make that important decision now. Be an organ donor and help make a difference. You can take someone off that long waiting list. Discuss with your family now about your wish to be an organ donor and fill out the donor's registry card. And you also can mark on your driver's license. There's a place on the back of your driver's license that you can mark to be an organ donor. You can donate only certain organs or tissue, or you can donate whatever that you can to help someone to have that second chance of life. I told you about the great need for being an organ donor and how simple you can become one. Help take another person off that list. Help save another life. There's a great need for organs and a simple task that you can make and a simple task that you can do today. I'm asking you today not to wait, but to make that decision now to become an organ donor. My niece had that second chance of life because a mother of a 12-year-old child made that decision. And another child was given a chance to see because my niece made that choice to donate her baby's eyes for that child to see. You never know when it might be you or one of your family members that's on that long waiting list. So register today and give that great gift of life to someone else. Thank you.